enjoy the fun, chatting with interesting people while styling while we run. It's Kickin' in Crocs. We're kicking in Crocs.
Hello, and welcome to Kickin' in Crocs, the pod.
Did it?
Oh yeah,
Cast.
Oh, it's weird.
it was
Okay,
like
cool.
the second highest debuting anime for the week.
Also, I liked it, so I'm glad I didn't know that. I thought it got because the reviews were really mixed all over the board, but I didn't see it stack on Netflix. That's really cool. Go, man. Let's do it.
Hello, and welcome to Kickin' in Crocs, the podcast. We talk about martial arts stuff, geeky stuff, and all sorts of stuff.
But apparently, I don't wear Crocs.
Yeah, I know, right? I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah,
So Dave's over here not wearing Crocs, but my name is Steve, the third of Kickin' in Crocs that actually wears Crocs.
Well, you have to excuse
As
us.
you can
Nick's
see.
wife finally cleaned the house, I guess.
no,
always
you don't
cleans
have
the
to
house.
excuse me.
Finally.
I have my Crocs on.
Amazing. And she happened
I've
to
worn
clean
my Crocs
today.
every single time we've done this basement thing from outside to down here. But today it's a problem.
Folks, you get to hear Dave gripe,
Have my
and
Crocs
you're welcome. Now you know what the other side of the camera looks like.
I have my Crocs on.
Let me just point out my wife has never once
That's awesome. That's your wife.
complained.
She's not
My
my
wife.
She
wife.
cleans the
My
house all
wife
the time.
has never complained once either.
Yours either?
My wife has never complained.
One
Not
day.
once. As a matter of
we will
fact,
make
I've
sure-
never heard my wife say anything. Probably because she doesn't exist.
My
Oh,
basement.
she's somewhere. Not complaining.
Yeah.
My wife's not complaining.
Don't
either.
get everything in a basement designed for lounging.
I was handed this food, sir, so I will eat this food. 3 slices of pizza is not enough to satisfy me.
3 slices. That's
I have
it.
3 slices. That's it.
The starter
That's
for
all I
you.
had.
That's
And an
enough. Chicken.
appetizer.
That'd be
Yeah,
a
chicken.
chicken.
What'd you make? What kind of chicken?
Just chicken cutlets. Just quick and easy.
Nice.
Quick, easy. Scarfed it down. Came
I know
here.
sometimes you put some.
Got
juice-
told I
sauce
couldn't
on
wear
it.
my shoes.
Nice. Nothing on the side. No pasta or veggies.
And I took them off at the door, too.
Oh, my
right?
God.
I took them off at the door. I was going to carry
nothing,
them
man.
down into the basement like
For
I do
those of
every
you listening
like I do
only,
every
The
time we come
apologies
here.
are real.
Like I come every time we come here, I take them off at the door, I carry them downstairs.
Today's
going to
be the only
And Nick's
time
like,
I beg for
no,
1
you
star.
can't do that.
A 1-star rating.
Don't do
That's all I'm asking
that.
for
God
today.
forbid.
Wow. So.
Meanwhile, I closed his trunk for him, which was just open in the middle of the weather with rain dripping into it.
And the sneaker or the shoe thing wasn't a punishment. It was the regular ask. That's all.
No, it's not the regular ass because I wear them every time. From the door, take them off, carry them
folks.
down. Every
See,
time.
he won't look
You
at me
have a
this
biscotti.
podcast.
Every
Feel
time.
better.
Yeah,
If you have a
biscottis make you
biscotti,
feel
I
you'll
don't
feel
want a
better.
biscuit.
It's like a Snickers commercial.
Oh,
he
this
needs.
guy
I'm worried I might.
You're not you when you're
I'm worried I
hungry.
might drop
Exactly.
a crumb on his fragile couch.
I don't think. I don't care.
Wow.
I'll clean them all up. I make a mess. I clean it up. You know, that's how I do.
Same.
So does Dave. So do I. We get it.
So what's new besides Dave having his weird toe socks out and for everyone to see?
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it's
wow.
Nick's fault.
That's it. That's
He's
okay.
on my
They're creepy.
hit list today.
Sounds
I
good.
took the S out because we're friendly.
That's also
family
because nobody
friendly.
wants to hear it.
Great.
But that's fine.
They're gonna have their kids come up and be like, "Mom, what does he mean?"
Are you on my? Am I on your hit list?
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm good with it. I'm not the first one I've been on, not the last one I'll be on. That's okay. My man married for many years. I've been on those lists a couple times.
Do we have any topics for today, or are we just spitballing at this point?
Yeah.
Well-
So how's your week, Steve? Tell me about it.
Well, I mean, honestly, it wasn't too crazy. I started to go for a walk every morning,
Don't touch me.
carrying
Chilling.
My
that.
wife
I
just
saw the
watched
PDA.
this.
30
Yeah,
pound
my wife
Sam.
just watched this. How dare you? Now I got your fingerprints all over it. My wife just washed this the other day. Jesus Christ.
I'm doing just fine,
Oh
everyone.
my God,
My
Steve!
wife
How do you
just
put up with
washed
this every day?
Just
Steve?
doing
watched
just fine.
this.
I'm
Can you
doing
believe
fine.
it?
Yeah,
And he touched it.
I know. Isn't it terrible?
My goodness.
Just
Yes, I did
washed.
good. I'm glad. I'm glad. If it bothers your wife, I will
Please
stop.
don't,
If it
please
doesn't,
don't
then we're
make this
good.
like the Sunday where you went in one corner of the room and he went in the other corner, and I just stood there in the middle looking back and forth like, what's happening?
Where'd that happen?
That wasn't you.
I was going to
No,
say.
that
I'm
wasn't
like,
you. No,
I didn't do that.
No, so well, that was back. I won't say who it was, but there was someone that wronged Dave, or at least in his perspective, they wronged
No,
him.
it definitely wasn't in my perspective.
It might have been.
So we were
No,
gonna
no,
do
no,
a Spartan
no.
race at
Like I said,
Kill-
in my perspective, like
I'll
it wasn't
tell the
like
story.
everybody that agreed with me.
No,
He's not agreeing
I'll
with you
tell
right
the
now. I don't
story.
know.
He
That's a
did
tough
then.
one. Oh, I believe you.
No,
He's changing sides. What's
it
happening?
was. I mean, I guess wronged is a strong word. He made him upset. He definitely rubbed him the wrong way. We were going to do a Spartan race in
Well,
Killington,
first of all,
Vermont.
guys shouldn't be rubbing Dave. Leave him alone. But continue.
Kids Friendly Podcast. Go on.
So we were going to do a Spartan race in Killington, Vermont, hardest Spartan race on the East Coast, and it was all of our original Spartan race team members that had signed up to do it. This particular team member ended up having moved at the time, and he told us that he
Moved like to another
house
city or
house
Okay,
no,
okay.
moved into a new house moved in.
So was
to
he
a house.
part of a carpool, I'm guessing?
He was going to come with us, and
Okay.
he had been one of the original guys. Like, he started doing Spartan races with them before I did.
Carpool, hotel,
Carpool, whole little thing,
whole
do the
nine.
thing.
I think I know.
And it
Let's
was-
continue.
possibly the lamest excuse of all time.
Yeah, he said
Because
that
It
he
was
had
there
to.
for like 3.5 weeks. It's like, oh, it's the only weekend we can go through it. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
That's
this
the only
is
weekend
the
we
only
can
weekend
go?
that we can
Right.
unpack.
This is
So
it.
he
This
he
is the
decided
one.
to not go with us and unpack instead, and
and it had
it
been
really
planned for
kind
months
of
and months and months and months
yeah,
and months.
like we were really looking forward to
And this is an
doing
individual that basically no longer races with you guys? Am I correct?
Right.
pretty much. If
Okay,
I'm
no,
sure you
we're
can
right.
tell who
No,
it
we're
is.
all good now.
But
We're all good
no,
now.
I know,
everything's
I know.
fine
And
now.
gonna race
This was
again
years
with
ago.
us.
This was years
Oh,
ago.
that's cool.
But
Gonna
I
race
only
again with
I only
us.
bring it up because
He's gonna race again with us. It's
that's
confirmed.
fantastic.
But
I only bring it up because there was one. So we do our little workout sessions on Sundays sometimes. This individual used to come to Sunday workouts with us,
Comes again.
and he has started to come a little
That's
bit again.
awesome.
But I did the workout the one Sunday. This was after the Killington race and after Dave was upset with this person, and so the only 3 people that showed up to the Sunday workout after the race was Dave, this other person, and me. So I show up, and the other person's there first, and he goes, "Is Dave gonna be mad at me forever?" I was like, "He's gonna be mad at you for a long time."
well, the,
so then,
the caveat that he's leaving out is
go ahead.
this was not the first time.
Okay.
So this was probably like the 3rd or 4th time where we had set plans,
Yes,
and then something had popped up for some reason or another
yes.
where
But
they bailed.
this one
So then I
hit
had
home.
stopped. I had stopped at a certain point. Like after this one, I was like, well, I'm just not gonna include for big major plans because it'd been like
It happened a
several
couple times for different things too. It
Well, I
wasn't just
remember it
Spartan
was.
races.
Yeah, I remember
And-
that had been that
and,
experience had been winding down for you guys, unfortunately.
Yeah. But in any event, so we all show up the
Well,
workout.
not just races, like other events
Yeah,
that we
yeah,
had planned on
yeah.
doing.
Period,
So
yeah.
like, and my wife was like the most level person on the planet Earth. Was like, don't bank on that ever. Like that's not. Don't bank. She was like, you're done with that. I was like, okay.
Yeah, like it'll come back when
And
it
then
comes back.
this is water under the bridge.
This
is
was
all
years
water.
ago. This
Yeah,
was
yeah,
back
yeah,
in like
yeah.
20. What was it? 20.
And listen,
18?
That's going to happen, right?
2019?
People are going to.
It's all water under the bridge. It's not like he made me take my shoes off from a door. Couldn't carry him down here to do a show.
Well, I only brought it up because
Like
that
that.
workout was the most awkward
One
workout we had
star
ever
is
done.
all I'm asking
and
for, folks.
it was
That's
just
all
the
this
3 of
week.
us, and so we got into the dojo.
Because his wife just washed the other ones. And even though you've given us 5 stars many times,
You see-
this one
no,
particular
multiple.
day, don't do it.
Just one. And most of it's 90% of why I'm asking for one is because Dave is now for 15 minutes.
Come on,
shoes.
man.
Oh, you have to X that out. Sorry, complained.
Moo.
Moo.
More work for me to do.
Add the
God.
moo in. Add the moo back in. Speaking of which, right before you came in, we were talking about how the
I'll just leave the story on.
Switch 2 is now going to be delayed indefinitely at this point.
It took a lot of bad feedback from the price standpoint.
Yeah, and it's
People
not
were
going to
not
get any
happy.
better. It's not going to
People
get
were
any
not
better.
happy.
But here's the thing: they're complaining because you expect the Nintendos to be less than the
Yes.
Xboxes and the PlayStations. But as they kick up the graphics and the features, it's going to just land on the same boat at this point. And I get it. Like what sells the Nintendo isn't the graphics; it's the fact that they're family friendly.
Yep.
Social games, and they're now trying to compete with the other parts of it. And I get it; it's like more power to the system. The more you can do,
It's
you
always
know?
interesting to me when people get, like, you read things and people get mad at, like, the cost of things going up, and you're like, but the cost of things goes up when
Exactly.
it comes to, like,
I didn't think 450 or whatever. Was it 450 without the
450
game, right?
without the game. And the game's $80 separately, or you do a bundle for 500. Which
And I didn't even blink.
That's a
When
good
I say I
deal.
didn't blink, I didn't mean it's not expensive. To me, I'm like, they're all that much now. So I was like, okay, it makes sense. And then when I read online too that people were really,
upset.
complaining about it openly all over the place. I'm like, why are we complaining? Like, oh, the games are going to be $80 now, and the system's going to be $500 with the thing. And I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
but like the average PlayStation game right now is $70.
Yeah.
And anybody that's a PC gamer knows most of those games, even back in the day, were high.
Listen, Nintendo sold new games for $70. Like, they were new. But here's the thing: if it bothers you, don't buy it brand new. That's all. You wait 4 months, and the game's a little bit less, unless it's like a Mario Brothers or Kirby that stays expensive forever. But the other games that are not the hallmark games of the system, they go down.
Yeah, well, you're never going to make anybody happy.
Everybody
when it comes
happy,
to,
I know.
yeah, when it comes to, I mean, yeah, it's expensive, but like,
But I'm saying they were complaining now.
I
It's
know.
gonna go up. I mean, I would not be surprised to see it ready. Hold your breath. Double the cost.
it's because Nintendo usually comes in a good deal less than the other systems.
But they were also a good deal less powerful.
Right.
You know, I mean, that's been their thing. We sell because of the fun to play our games, and our games are unique. They have the most unique library, where Xbox and PlayStation and even your PC games have a tendency to overlap. Nintendo's a very unique library.
And I think because the last
Look at
couple of
Steve.
systems,
There you go. Enjoy your tea.
the last couple of systems have been, it's probably not the right word, but gimmicks.
Yes,
As
I
far
agree with
as
that.
like, you go to like after GameCube.
Like the Wii, the Wii U,
So after
yeah.
GameCube, you had the
Even
Wii.
GameCube was one, yeah.
Yeah, but you had the Wii, you had the Wii U, which was different design. Okay, this one's gonna be more.
We would like to play.
And then
I remember
they
that.
came out with the Switch, and that was the first like, oh, it's portable
And they had the sound.
and a docking,
the Switch sound. Yeah.
right? So like that was its gimmick.
Yeah.
So those all the Wii U, they all had different gimmicks to them. The Switch, and now the Switch 2 is their first. Actually, it's the first where they've ever put a 2 on it.
Yeah, because the Wii was the Wii U. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So this
And it was different in concept.
exactly, and the Switch 2, I think you're right. People look at it and we're like, yeah, it's the same but bigger. Oh, sorry, Steve.
Boo.
same thing.
What happened to you in Texas, man?
I
What's going
know.
on here?
Well, I'm telling you,
yeah.
it's because
It's the same thing but bigger. If I
all
had-
the things we used to do, Nick's forgotten. Carrying Crocs from a front door to down here, cursing on the show when he's not supposed to.
so it looks exactly like this, the same system, just bigger. So everyone's looking at it and
and
saying,
they changed
"Why am I
some.
paying?"
They changed some things
No,
about
yes,
like
it's
the
magnetic,
attachment
it's
controllers.
bigger.
I'm
But
gonna get a swear jar.
but you know.
Yeah. You guys would be. You'd be
But
doing
what really
well.
bothers me too is they're gonna,
exhibits.
they're gonna pull the move because they did not make the Switch 2 OLED. So
You
you
were
know they're gonna
saying
come out with a
that.
Switch 2 OLED,
is Switch
and then
2
that's gonna be twice as much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yep.
But at least if anything, it's gonna draw down the price of a regular Switch.
Well, again, it might not because
It's true, it might not.
if everything goes up and that becomes like a commodity at this point, then you're going to keep the prices high. Because if a new Switch costs now $600, the regular Switch can still be $400, right? A used Switch could be $400. So it all depends if the if the cost coming in ends up leveling, where they manufacture it here, or that becomes an agreement of some
it's
kind.
gonna
Who
be interesting to
knows?
see what they do.
Yeah, we got a couple months until
It's
we
gonna
see.
be interesting to see what they do.
But it was scheduled for June or May. When was it scheduled to come out?
I think June, but they delayed it, so it doesn't.
No, I
Who
know. But
cares?
I'm saying originally.
Yeah,
Yeah. Originally
it'll be
it was.
interesting. I mean, it'll be what it'll be.
So what we were talking about when the podcast started was the Devil May Cry series on Netflix. So you have neither.
It's a series on Netflix.
Yes, it is
Well,
now.
it's an
It just
anime.
came
I
out, an
haven't
anime.
watched the anime yet, but like some of the anime sites I follow will tell you like what was the largest viewerships, highest rated. So like One Piece came back last week. Obviously, it was high up there. Lazarus debuted on Adult Swim.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Cowboy Bebop, the guy that did Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, okay.
That's his latest offering.
Nice.
That debuted. Devil May Cry on Netflix, which got unfortunately something just dropped, an anime I'm gonna watch.
So-
I made myself a note that I'm gonna watch it. Let's see.
So what I like,
Um,
what I liked about it, without saying anything about the show
Moonrise.
itself, Moon
So Netflix
Rise.
just
Oh,
dropped-
it's on there. Yeah, it's on there.
it's on there. They dropped all 18 episodes yesterday.
I didn't see it yet. Looks good though.
But they were the production company was mad that Netflix didn't
Push
promote
it more.
Right, but they did promote the heck out of Devil May Cry.
See, Moonrise came out was
Yesterday.
Yeah, and it wasn't. It was the front runner on the cycle.
No,
How did they
didn't
promote
do
it?
They didn't do any they didn't talk about it. There's next to no articles written about it.
Oh, okay. I was gonna. To be honest, I didn't know about
Like
Devil May Cry until I logged in and it was there. And I was like, oh my god, there it is.
Yeah, no, like every anime website had picked up, was talking about Lazarus, was talking about Devil May Cry. There wasn't a lot talking about Moonrise, so like Netflix didn't really put their muscle
Juices behind it. Yeah. Well, I'll check it out. What's the concept of it? Do you know yet? Or
It's I vaguely remember. It's about a moon base.
okay.
Yeah, no, I think it's like not a murder mystery.
Well,
Let me see.
so Devil May Cry, what caught me, other than I love the series from a game perspective, is it's from the makers of the Castlevania series, and I love the Castlevania series, the art style,
Castlevania's
the
good.
story. So when I saw that, the first thing I looked up, I'm like, oh my god, is that the Castlevania team? And I looked it up, and it was both directors and animators. Oh,
Okay,
Steve.
good.
It's excellent. I don't know if you've seen the Castlevania series.
I have a little bit of it, yeah.
Okay,
I've seen the whole thing through.
Oh, that's right.
All right.
It's an investigator that's sent to the moon to uncover lunar rebellion.
for Moonrise, right? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And it
And
gets a little more
now,
detail into
is that from a comic book or nothing? It's original.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Both-
that's
Both
challenging
Moonrise
too, right?
and Lazarus is like Lazarus isn't off an anime, off a manga. It's an anime.
So that's
straight
challenging
up.
too, because I think you have more to. Well, you said so. Lazarus has the fact the fact that they can jump off of Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, but that's also its detriment because a lot of people are saying it's just a
That it won't be as good.
no.
it doesn't- it's a
It came
spin-off.
out and a lot of people were just like, it's like a retooling of Cowboy Bebop. It's not in concept, but like it's stylistic. Like
It seems similar. Like
it's
it's running
got
that
the
path.
stylisticness of it, and it's like, but yeah, so did
But it's
that.
the same producer. I mean, the same writer, so it's going to have a
So
similar
did
style.
Samurai.
Yeah, exactly.
So did like if you watch Samurai Champloo.
Shampoo.
Yeah, Samurai
Never heard of it.
Champloo.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Cowboy Bebop again, the same guy.
Oh, wow,
So
okay.
it had, you could tell it was the same guy. Like you could tell, it's you know.
But they're going to have it. Once you hit a writing style, you have a writing style. Like that's kind of what it's going to happen.
So I don't know. I have to watch it. It's on adult, but it's not on a streaming service. Well, I think it's on. So Lazarus is on Adult Swim. Next day streams on Max. I don't have Max, and I forgot to DVR it on Adult Swim. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, do
I
you-
was gonna do it, and then the remote control was on the counter, and my wife had just cleaned, so I couldn't walk to the counter to get the remote.
No, but if you
So-
slid across on your socks, you would have been
So-
fine. You should have slid across.
Even though I've done it a million times.
Don't
I
you have
couldn't do it
your?
this time.
Couldn't you have your son gone and got it, or maybe the cat?
Just this one time was different.
No, it is. This time was different. You should have had it. Now, have you ever played Devil May Cry? Any of the games?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Because they were around for PlayStation, so.
they were around way back in the day,
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
keep
yeah.
retooling them and remaking them, and so
Well, they
I
had,
don't even know. I only
had
played like the
one
first one,
remake.
so I don't know how far they've.
Oh, yeah, they're on.
Where they're at.
The one in front of you is 5.
Is that supposed to be Dante?
No, nope. I don't want to ruin any of the story for you, but no, it's not him. This is a newer
I
character.
don't know any of the story. I played the original way back in the day,
Yep.
and then nothing since.
Okay, so I mean, without
And
messing
Dante
anything
was
up-
the original.
Yeah, so Dante's always in it. Dante's always in it. It's basically him and his brother's journey to kind of defend Earth realms, go Mortal Kombat wise, Earth realm from the Hell realm, right? So his brother, his name is Virgil, and he's Dante. It's like
Virgil.
Vegeta and Goku, right?
Virgil was the name of the owl I met in Mighty Max.
Virgil was also the guide in Dante's Inferno. So
is also
it's
true. Virgil
similar.
was also
it's more taken off of that.
I have that one show about the one person.
Was Virgil also the $1 Million Man's butler guy
Ted
from
DiBiase?
wrestling? Yeah, Ted DiBiase. Wasn't it
I
Virgil?
wouldn't know anything about that. I
You're a wrestling guy,
No,
I am. I
not
don't know
that
about Ted
generation. No.
DiBiase, though.
but you don't know. It wasn't a Virgil, right? You remember that?
I don't
Kinda.
remember. But I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
$1 man, Ted DiBiase.
Yeah. Every time you won a match, you jump a $100 bill in your mouth and then take it back.
That was like before you started. That was
Yes.
before you were born. Jesus.
It was because it was in the
Oh my
80s.
God.
It was definitely before he was because you were born in the 2000s.
No, I was born in the 90s.
97
99.
and 9.
8.
Oh, 98.
Oh,
excuse
98.
me.
Sorry, I was already At high school, in college.
I just don't remember. Every time you bring up your first degree black belt test date, I tell you that I was 2 months old.
Ah, yes.
Oh my gosh, there you go.
Yes.
That's now we will never forget. Now we won't forget.
I will. I will totally forget.
So I like it. So
You don't
it's
care
so
about my
funny.
birthday.
Your shoes that your son kept putting on were your Spider-Mans. That's what he wants. Does he have his own Spider-Mans?
No, those are my new ones.
That's what I'm saying.
They just have a Spider-Man gibbet in them.
Yeah, but that's what he wants.
They just have a Spider-Man gibbet in them.
Maybe it's the color.
I'd show you, but
Seeing him kick
Basement.
over, can't show you.
Is that the ones you brought?
No. So
Then how are we going to show us anyway?
It doesn't matter. They wouldn't be allowed here anyway.
he's
Whatever
trying
I
to tie
want.
it all back to a useless conversation. It didn't work out, so it's okay. I appreciate the attempt. Steve could always pop it up there, but I already got him editing a lot of my language, so it's a tough episode as
I
it
think
is.
we'll just wait until he has them on in a video because we're going to actually be recording some challenge videos soon.
Very cool. Very
Will
cool.
you be there Thursday? I mean,
Yeah,
he put it in
no-
his calendar.
Yeah, it's on the calendar.
okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Make
for
sure we
Thursday.
don't clean the dojo that night because then Nick won't be.
We'll
able
have to
do
mop
anything.
afterwards, right?
No, I won't. I won't wear them. That's it. Done.
I'll be like, I can't do anything.
Nope. Can't do anything at all. I won't do
Yeah,
it.
we've done it a million
No,
times.
especially if Nicole comes and helps you clean. I'm not doing it. I'm
Yeah.
not doing it.
She missed the spot. Just saying.
No, what's funny is
And there.
no. I'll tell you the funny part. She didn't clean the basement. She cleaned it upstairs.
Then what the?
Look, Steve,
then
look.
what?
Look, Steve,
easy. Don't give me more.
I
I'd have to
can't.
bleep out. God.
Oh my god.
There it is, Steve.
All right,
That's it.
and you stay kicking, internet. I'm
Steve,
going home.
I officially,
Dave
my
has left the
plan
building.
has succeeded. I need him to have something to gripe about.
Oh, boy.
So I didn't let him carry him down.
Going home.
Is this the next discomfort mode episode?
This is the entire Discovery episode.
Did I forget if there was already a second one of that.
I should have just brought it down.
You should
Just
have.
done what I've always
You
done.
would have been fine.
And he never would have noticed.
I know.
I didn't notice, but he just, wouldn't have said anything.
Yeah, they were soaking wet.
Okay, we're not soaking wet.
They were soaking wet.
Oh my god! I literally walked around my house and didn't leave. Came in
Yeah, but when
from
you
my
came
car.
in-
No,
they
Came
were
in
wet,
from my
but-
My
car.
trunk wet your shoes.
Totally.
When
like,
you closed
walked
it, the
in
water
the
fell
rain.
off.
Yeah.
Shook my shoes. Walked all around my house. Do you know what I left? Not a single wet mark. Not one.
I was
Kelsey cleaned them all as you were walking
No.
by.
exactly.
She's literally behind him with them. I'm like,
Kelsey did not.
She's like that robot from Wally that goes behind you.
Kelsey is
Mo.
Kelsey's slightly under the weather. Hence the coming here, which we will never be doing again.
I just pictured Declan holding a mop thing following him as he walks.
So the title of this is the Final Basement Podcast. 'Cause I'm never coming
The
here
final
again.
trio basement podcast. I'll have to have Steve.
Never exit.
That's listen.
We're done here.
Don't make empty promises.
Oh,
fine.
it's not. And they'll be like, "Oh, can we cast it right by?" I said, "Nope."
Whatever.
We'll zoom it so I can wear
Oh
my shoes.
Gosh, what a
You didn't
baby!
see the shoes in the Zoom anyway.
Doesn't matter. I know they're on my feet.
What a baby! It's fine. You can complain. I'm all right with it. People have complained about worse.
Yeah.
I move on. Life continues.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But
The Final Basement episode.
that's okay, folks. Make it a good one then. There you
I
go.
am.
I like it.
I've
I'm sure people are loving this right
Expressed
now.
my-
I know, Lauren.
Everyone
How
is
do you put
so
up with this?
into this,
Lauren, how do you
yes.
put up with this, Lauren? When he gets on, a
no,
little
because Lauren
tirade.
doesn't make silly decisions arbitrarily.
Lauren, you write her for nonsense all the time. Steven, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm
Over on
fantastic,
that. So
man.
how was your cookie?
Oh, I loved it. I love
Yeah.
it. Thank you so much for having snacks because I was hungry. But I do
Yes.
appreciate it.
No problem. Yes, just so
Yeah.
you guys know, if you ever have Steve over, man needs at minimum 3 slices of pizza and snacks because he's a growing boy. He burns through it.
Yeah.
That's it. Our 98 baby
Oh,
burns
thank you.
through it. Yes, so you were only a couple months old, huh? And that's when you got your first degree. I didn't know that either.
He got it in 98.
There you
August
go.
15th, 1998.
That's a while ago now. Jeez.
It is a
Yes.
long time ago.
yes, it is.
It is a while ago.
So there are no other movies that I have out. I know that what's pretty cool. The Minecraft movie is getting a boat ton of positive reviews. Like
It's actually
killer.
people are going to the theaters too.
You get to see it. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're banning teenagers though at some places though.
They're banning them. Why?
Yeah,
What's
'cause they've
happening?
been rowdy and
Really?
doing things. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to be honest. I have heard nothing but bad reviews for the Minecraft movie.
Are you serious?
Everyone that
It
I
made
have talked to.
$140 million in its opening weekend.
Oh no, I'm not surprised at that at all because of the fandom that Minecraft has. But every person that I've talked to that has gone to go see it has said, it's not that great.
Did you ask Caravella?
I didn't. I haven't talked to him about it yet. No. Last time I saw him, he hadn't gone to see it yet.
You know, the target audience is like young kids up to the age of 18.
Some of the kids were one of the ones that were saying it wasn't that great.
Really? It doesn't have a big. It's not like heavily plot driven. And Luca made a point today, which is really funny, because the movie doesn't truly like have a heavy ending. It just kind of has an experience. It's almost like the experience of Minecraft versus like a fixed movie. But Luca's like, Dad, it's called a Minecraft movie, not the Minecraft movie.
Oh, okay.
Meaning it's probably going to be more. So they didn't want to end it. They wanted to leave it.
I guess
like,
they suppose.
It's almost like an intro to the world and not a story.
Yeah, if it's making that much money, then I guess they might go and make another.
Oh, they
one
will.
too, right?
Oh, they'll definitely make another one.
Oh, well, it's Jack Black.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They'll milk that as long as they can.
Yeah, forever.
That's like when they did Jumanji.
Yeah.
And Jumanji
What'll
2.
really show us if it
did not need to be.
is a hit or not is if it keeps that momentum going. If it takes a big tank like dive in revenue, then we'll know that all right, it might not be fantastic.
Well, did you see?
But if it stays level,
Yeah.
even after that, because
Well, it
that
won't
means
stay
that
level,
either
but if it has a steady
if it has a
Well,
yeah, yeah.
Did you see the
Good point.
Disney has paused all live actions
Yes, after the Snow White disaster.
after the Snow White disaster, but then
It only made $40 million.
all the early
Just for people that may not know, $40 million is abysmal for a movie, especially
all
with
the,
Disney.
especially with the budget.
Well, the budget alone was
they
over
didn't break
200
even.
million, I think. And then you're not even considering all the marketing they have to do to launch it. Still.
The How to Train Your Dragon live action, however, has been getting incredible reviews. And the other interesting part is this is the first time that
Yes, it has been.
I just did an article about Disney's bubble.
Well,
Like,
what do
so
you mean? What do you mean?
so
Explain.
Disney World, they have what they call the Disney bubble,
Okay.
and slowly it's been eroding. The bubble means once you're at Disney, in the Disney World vicinity, you enter the bubble, and it's all magic.
Yeah, everybody's happy.
Yep.
So, and they try and make that a unified experience. So, like, they used to have what they called the magic shuttle. So,
This is for staff now, people working there.
no.
This is for people.
For people.
Oh.
So, like, when you planned a trip to Disney World back in the day,
Yeah.
if you stayed on a Disney property,
Yep. They had the monorail.
they had a service
Okay.
which they discontinued, and now they're in talks of bringing it back. Hiccup. Where they would pick you up, the shuttle would pick you up at the airport.
Okay.
Pick you up at the airport. They handled all the baggage, pick up, drop off.
Mm-hmm.
So so let's say we're flying from New Jersey, right? They would handle picking up your luggage, taking care of it, making sure it's in your room when you get to your resort. They would take a shuttle. You would have a shuttle once you landed in Florida. They'd have a shuttle at Orlando International Airport that would just pick you up, take you to your room.
Wow. Okay. I didn't know
So
that.
they had a whole
I didn't
and then
know
they
about
cut that whole program. So people weren't happy about that, and then they've been making. The biggest thing I was reading about is how now, because everything's done on your phone,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
so more people are like, all I'm doing is staring at my phone the whole time in the park because you got to set up for the next ride. You got to set up.
Yeah,
for the
your
next
fast pass, whatever.
But they
it
don't
is,
even
yeah.
do fast passes anymore. They do these
What-
they do like these
all different levels. It's
e-pass
like Genie
things,
and stuff
the
like that.
Genie
Yeah,
pass,
but they're the same equivalent, aren't they? Like,
no,
just
'cause they
gates you
used to
through the
give
ride
the
faster.
Fast pass was just they used to give you like several
a
free,
wristband, right?
and then you just clicked. You would click what you would get. A fast
Yeah,
pass
yeah,
for.
yeah, for the day.
There's a whole digital ride. You need like a degree to go to Disney.
Oh, God.
So like, it started with the Rise of the Resistance, that ride, and then there was a whole. So you basically look at your phone the whole time you're there. So if you're a
Okay.
parent with your kids, you're constantly on the
That's
phone.
miserable.
trying to
I'm
figure-
sorry. I just want to go
So
enjoy the
people
park.
weren't happy with that. So I bring it up because the article was all about while all this is going on and Disney took heat for their ticket prices, so now they're trying to like adjust and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So why all this is going on, and then they were getting the movies, whatever your viewpoints are, we're getting blowback on certain things.
Mhm.
Universal has been building up their park.
Yeah, they've been adding more stuff.
So all the videos in the last 2 or 3 weeks have been coming
Universal.
out of Universal because now they're getting ready to open
The How to
Epic.
Train Your Dragon one.
They're-
And they're
which
heavy
is-
experience based now.
which is the island of Burke. So like if you go on social media, now they show you basically the tour of the Nintendo, their whole Nintendo world.
is that open already?
It's opening in May.
Okay.
So now all the videos.
So now you got
they
Harry
have-
Potter
they
and
have
Nintendo
early
World.
people going in.
And
Like,
there's going to be a How to Train Your Dragon.
they have
stuff
early
like that.
people going in. So they have a so they have the whole Harry
Like your
Potter
test
thing.
audience, yeah.
They have the whole Harry Potter world.
Yeah, which is awesome.
have-
And they expanded that too.
They have the Nintendo world, which they've made awesome, and they all have like different tunnels to get in. So like you literally go through a pipe.
I saw
set up
something like
like-
that. That's
That's
cool.
actually really cool.
So they
it's
have
huge.
they
So I
have
like it.
the How to Train Your Dragon, the Island of Burke.
Okay.
So Nintendo, Island of Burke, How to
And
Train
Harry
Your
Potter.
Dragon, Harry Potter, and they have a monster one, like a haunted monster.
Did
Like
they still, didn't they have a Simpsons thing there? Was it Simpsons?
yeah, but they're kind of I think they phased that out.
Okay.
But they
guess
have
the target audience.
and then they have the
they aged out.
they have the like monsters like Dracula, Frankenstein. They have a whole land for
Did they
that.
finally get rid of whatever they had left for Marvel that they were letting rot there?
I believe so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But and they so like they have and it looks awesome. And then they have you can meet so in the Island of Burke you can meet the dragons. You can
Oh,
pet
wow.
them. They're all these crazy
Toothless,
animatronic.
yeah,
And then
animatronic and stuff like that.
and now they're actually working on having the dragons flying around the park,
I wonder if it's like drone mechanics.
like drone-based technology, but they're like they'll
It
flap.
looks like
Yeah.
that's wild.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, all I know is that they've been killing it. I'm hoping they're bringing
So
on
like
lots
so
of
like
money, 'cause this looks
they're
great.
bringing heat to Disney, but they're not doing all the like constantly having to be on your phone stuff.
Well, I wonder if they're hiring old Disney staff that's just like tired of dealing with Disney
It's
because
possible.
their strategies are very 90s
Well, yeah.
Disney.
And Disney employees would know what to do in those types of parks.
Oh yeah,
They
because
would
they've
have-
already had that success.
Yeah,
They've already
exactly.
been doing it.
Yeah, exactly. So I wonder. That's
I
a
mean,
good
that's
point.
what you normally do, right? And you're going to try to hire someone that's already shown they could do it,
Yeah, exactly. You want someone that has experience.
especially with that kind of money that's invested.
Oh, yeah.
This is the example.
Yeah, I'll show you the example. Not in flying around, but this is like the meet and greet that you get
Oh, with the dragons.
with the dragon.
Okay.
So and then Steve can find a video and put it online.
Could you send this one to me, please, so they can see the same thing?
No.
Okay.
Yes,
Sure.
sure.
And this is it starting. A guy just waved, and
Yeah, so-
Toothless is nodding his head up and down. That is wild looking. He has a lot of
It
motion.
literally
to
looks
him.
exactly the same.
He has a lot of motion to him.
There's one of them walking around like what's her face? His
Yeah, the other dragons.
walking
Yeah.
around the park.
He definitely is not moving because he's on that.
He's not moving.
Pad
He's
on
on
the
that
bottom,
pad
yeah.
right there.
But he's got a lot of motion. So now you would interact. Obviously, you're not asking him questions or anything because it's a dragon, but he's moving.
Oh,
a
no, you can
lot.
pet it.
Wow, he's moving a lot. That you know what that really does mirror the new Disney mask heads for like Mickey and Minnie.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Because where the mouths move as they talk.
Yeah,
now.
they
You've
actually
seen
talk
those,
now, yeah.
yeah, which is really
I want to see
cool.
if they have the one where they're walking around.
Oh, the other dragons. Yeah, I mean, again, Universal's they're here to play. Like they're not messing
Oh
around.
yeah, and
Nah,
Universal's
they are
already
very
pretty
smart.
good to begin with.
And pause. Hey guys, Steve here. So unfortunately, we had technical difficulty with our microphones once again, so the audio for the rest of the episode will be different. But stick around and listen to the rest of it because we start talking about Harry Potter World. Once again, sorry, and see you soon.
Last time I was at Universal was when it was just Harry Potter Land, and it was awesome.
No, they keep adding stuff to Harry Potter. Land.
Oh, yeah.
They keep
Oh, yeah.
adding and adding and adding.
What they did with the train and with Diagon Alley, where it's like parts of the
Diagon Alley.
that you wouldn't see in the movie. Diagonally.
What did he say? Diagonally.
Diagonally. They so apparently they are launching a Harry Potter series, and she is not gonna have the old cast involved at all.
No, I know. They already.
I'm not watching
Were
it.
you watching the cast? They've casted a couple of
Oh
roles.
no, I
right?
didn't see that. I just know that she
yeah.
after she kind of got
John
sideswiped
Lithgow's
by
gonna
them.
play
Who?
Dumbledore.
Which one is John? I know who that is. But
John Lithgow,
Yeah,
30
who's-
Rock from the Sun.
No way,
No,
really?
30 Rock from the Sun. I combined 2 shows. Third Rock from
Yeah,
the
30 Rock
Sun.
from the Sun. Yeah, I know who you meant though.
Yeah, John Lithgow
As Dumbledore?
as
I
Dumbledore.
don't know if I'm ready for him to be Dumbledore.
Yeah,
I know
look at
what it
look at
is.
the picture though. It looks good.
It does. Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
they even have. But now
Yeah.
this is going to be a series,
Well, you didn't see
right?
the controversy over Snape.
Why? Who they have as him?
I forget the guy that cast as him, but
Oh, this is going to be so hard for me to
he's not white, So that's what people were in uproar because the way they describe Snape in the book.
In the book, yeah. The source material thing.
I mean, I don't care one way or the other, but it was because of the way they described.
That was the same case when we went to go see A Cursed Child. Hermione was also not white.
Yeah.
And after 5 minutes...
You don't care.
You don't care.
Yeah,
She was
exactly.
fantastic. She really was.
Yep.
Here we go.
I saw the same Cursed Child.
Yeah, so good.
I still haven't seen it, and I'm upset about it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Who is this again?
But I can see that's the biggest shift. Obviously, the rest of them are all pretty close.
Pretty close.
Okay, this photo will be on the screen in 3, 2, 1.
Cool. And I will send it to you.
He makes good Dumbledore.
Yeah, I think
That's a good Hagrid too. Looks almost just like him.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's actually a really good, funny actor.
I think it'll be good. I'm not I'm not on the whole I don't support J.K. Rowling base. So
Okay. You don't? You saying or you do?
no, I'm not on that whole bandwagon of like boycott J.K. Like
They're
Boycott
boycotting
Harry
her
Potter.
because of that?
no, because of other reasons. Because they don't agree with it politically.
Oh,
That's why the whole cast turned their back on her for the most part. And
And that's why she's not allowing them now that they were talking to even be part of it. So, oh well.
so
Got everyone's sticking to their guns for some reason to a point where it's almost ridiculousness.
Yeah, it's almost like childish or something.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, well, that should be good though, I think. And again, tying back into Universal, it was fantastic. I don't know if anybody else has been to Universal recently and seen some of the new updated things. Anyone's seen what Dave and I were talking about as far as like them building the Nintendo Land or even updating the name to Epic?
We
I
were
haven't seen any
excited
of
to
this
go.
yet.
We were excited to go. We're not running Disney this coming year in 2026, so we'll run Disney in 2027. But like, we were like, oh, we hope it's gonna be open, but yeah, it doesn't open until like May. So we're like, we didn't get to do it, but it's on my list. I definitely want to, because once you see Disney, like,
You know what you do? You look for those weekend blitz sales and you like run off
Yeah,
Universal's never been that
like
bad.
July when we're closed. Try to run out there real quick.
Universal's never been that bad.
No, they're like flights. Like
Yeah.
fly down there real quick. Has the little man flown yet?
Yeah.
Twice.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
He flew to Colorado and back. He flew to Florida for the marathon and back.
Oh yeah. He did fly for that. Okay.
We'll be
okay.
flying to Missouri next month.
Oh,
and
cool.
back. Yeah, no, they'll be on 3
You going to
flights.
see your
but-
sister?
Yeah, my nephew's graduating high school, so
That's awesome. That
we're
is
going
awesome.
down. We're out to Missouri, I should say.
Nice. That should be really cool.
Missouri.
Did you ever grab the little what did they get? The ice bath, the mobile ice bath, or what was it they got now? Didn't they get a little?
They have like a whole spa.
Oh, do they? The garage, right? That huge. Is that where they?
Yeah, oh yeah, they have like a whole spa.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, yeah. So we'll maybe do that.
That's awesome. That sounds like a
that'll
lot of
be
fun.
the mid-May.
Mid-May.
Mid-May. But yeah, no, he's flown a couple times.
What do you guys got going on for Easter break coming up? It is right now for my
Easter
kids.
break. We don't really have a break.
Yeah, well, you guys close for the weekend though, right? Just
We close
Friday,
just Friday,
Saturday.
Saturday.
Friday, Saturday. Okay.
Just Friday, Saturday. I'll probably go hiking. Kelsey and I talked about going hiking Friday.
Okay. Do you guys celebrate Palm Sunday? Like, are you doing anything for Palm Sunday or no? Which is this Sunday?
No.
Which is today?
No. Yeah, today.
Which is today?
No.
No, because we go usually up to Nicole's family, so we will be doing that today.
Do they take their shoes off?
Always. All the time.
I mean, I take my shoes off anytime I go inside the house anyway, so it was...
Yeah, we're staying at our Aunt Fran's house in Staten Island, so that should be a lot of fun. She is a great cook, so I'm looking forward to it.
Staten Island.
Yeah.
Staten Island.
Yeah. You're not a big Staten Island. I'm not a huge Staten Island guy, but when I'm going to see family, I am. I'm
Well, that's
fine
'cause
going
it's
to
your
see
family.
That's what I'm saying. I don't go just to hang out in Staten Island, but I'm going to see family. That's worth it. I'll take that trip any day. Yep, and we'll see Nicole's cousin's new baby. She's adorable, so we can't wait to see the family and the little one. We got some presents, so it's nice to be able to give presents back because they always got presents for Luca and Izzy. So
Oh, that's great.
we're gonna have a good time with that. And then that's
awesome.
that's this Sunday, and then we do the regular Easter thing.
Cool.
So I told the Saturday before Easter, we're going to see Almost Queen in Count Basie,
Ooh.
and I've told my kids this. And they're cover band. They're
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah.
They're last time we were supposed to go, Izzy got was it Izzy or Luca? One of them got sick, and I ended up staying home with them, and Nicole ended up going, and Carolyn ended up going to take my tickets. I couldn't go. So now we're going to try it again and see if we can all make it out there and actually see them together.
Does Carolyn go?
No. Nope. I mean, if she wanted to come, she can come, but no. No, her aunt, I think her aunt is coming with us. I think her aunt is coming with us. What did you say?
I didn't get the invite either.
It's okay.
You want to go see?
Keep your shoes.
That's good.
Yeah, he had to keep his shoes on.
Yeah.
I listen to Queen in my car. I mean, it's all.
We are
I
the
have the greatest
champions.
hits actually on the.
Oh, do you?
Oh yeah.
It's because the two CDs, or do you have?
You know the two CDs.
Yeah.
Well, so my car has a little thumb drive.
Okay.
So I put all my old CDs on that little thumb drive. Just plugged into my
Oh, that's
USB
cool.
port.
That's cool.
That's
So-
cool. I never thought of doing that. That's a smart idea. That's neat. Yeah, the golden two CDs for all the
Yeah,
greatest
yeah, yeah.
hits.
Yeah, it's got them all.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so that's next Saturday, and then that's it. Then it's Easter, and Easter is my aunt's house in Brunswick, East Brunswick, New Brunswick, one of them, one of the Brunswicks.
Our Easter's a little different this year because we're gonna go to Kelsey's parents' house. Because we usually go to like her great cousin, like her mom's cousin, her dad's cousin, Patty B, who's like 80-something years old.
Okay, that's really
But
cool.
we're not going there this time.
Okay.
She's like too tired. She's like, I don't want to host it.
Oh,
Like,
she's
okay.
like, you guys host. Got it.
Understandable.
It's-
Okay.
So you and her mom, you said?
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah. But like, she usually hosts, which it's nice when she hosts because she's right in Point.
Mm-hmm.
So it's right there. She's in one of those really nice condos, right in the water, by the dog yard. So her son owns a giant. Her son owns a resort in Mexico.
Nice.
But like when I say resort, like one of the top resorts in the world.
Wow.
Like written about all the time. He hosts celebrities. Michael J. Fox just took out like a month ago, like an entire.
Have you been trying to get out of there? What? You been trying to sneak in?
No, because like yeah, we don't know him that well. He's a cousin.
Well, like, hey, dude,
But-
can I just hang out in the lobby?
Well,
A
so
little
when
while.
she stayed, not when she was living in Paris, but she went back. She took her sister before we met. So
Okay.
they went back to Paris just for like a vacation instead of like when she was living there in college.
Mhm.
And he owned a chateau in France.
Shit.
So they stayed in the servants' quarters.
Oh.
Okay.
So they had a place to stay.
That's cool. I bet you it was still awesome.
Oh my
Oh, I'm
god!
sure it was
Well,
very
he
comfortable.
had since sold that, but I think he just bought another one because he's trying to build another resort there. It's crazy, but yeah, he's like so when those magazines come out like the top resorts in the world, he's in the top 10. And
That whole thing is funny. I had a client in Navasink who came in for a loan and wanted to get an improvement on the house. I'm like, oh, okay, that's nice. What property is this? And she goes, oh, it's our maid's quarters, and it's triple the size of my house.
oh yeah,
And it's a maid's quarters. I was like, that's awesome.
Well,
Yeah,
I
well-
bet that's because they had a lot of maids. They had
this guy was
quarters,
a
Well, they were
producer.
making money on bananas,
Well, this
banana
guy-
farms.
There's always money in the banana stand.
It was-
There's always money
They
in the
were
banana stand.
fruit sell.
You know
folks.
the reference. You know that reference.
I don't. Oh yeah, I didn't know where that reference was coming from. So
So, you ever see the show The Arrested Development?
not all of it. Nicole, you really was
So,
into it. I didn't see it
so
all.
they make their money, their fortune. He starts off in a banana stand.
The main character?
The father,
Okay.
like so it's a dysfunctional family,
Yeah,
ultra
yeah.
wealthy. So the father makes his money, like he starts at this little banana stand and works his way up to this like global empire, right?
Oh, I didn't know that's what he did. I don't
But
know how
but
he
he's
did that.
like, so he keeps saying throughout the one episode, "There's always money in the banana stand."
Okay.
Right? So his son, they get into some kind of argument, and he ends up burning down the banana stand.
The son does.
Right.
Okay.
And he's
He knew
like,
there was actual money in it.
That's
there's
exactly
actually
what
the whole walls were lined with like it was lined with money.
No.
So it starts off with the dad's, arrested for embezzling. So that
Oh, I did see. This is
So-
with Bateman, right?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I
So
have
Bateman's
seen
the
some
son.
of this. I
Bateman
didn't.
burns down the whole banana stand. He's like, "You idiot! There was money in the banana stand."
told you
He's
there's
like,
money in
"I thought
the
you were.
banana."
I thought it was figured.
Yeah, exactly. Facetious.
There's always money in the banana stand. The whole banana
Everything
stand
looking right at him. Oh,
was
I didn't see
filled
that.
with money. So
That
that's
is
the
a funny
reference.
show. Okay.
There's always money in the banana stand.
That's funny.
Now I don't remember what we were talking about before.
No, we were talking about my customer had a maid's quarter. Maid's quarter.
The guy
Always money in the maid's quarter.
the guy that
Has the hotel, yeah.
has a hotel. He was an executive producer on a TV show for Fox.
Okay.
So he took all that money that he made
And started this
and
hotel.
like he didn't spend anything. Like he just hoarded and hoarded and hoarded, and then bought this hotel. Bought
It's
this like
called
resort.
saving, Dave. Not called hoarding.
No, I know, but
I'm
like
just
where
kidding,
most
I'm just
people like make that kind of money, they
spend it
splurge.
immediately. Yeah.
But so now he has a resort, so obviously he makes money hand over fist. So Patty B, we call her. She anything she wants, her son
I was
gets.
gonna say he's taking care of her. Yeah.
Oh my god! So
Listen,
she has
that's
this.
a
She
good-
already has this incredible condo, like right on the water,
Mm-hmm.
right? He gutted it and basically rebuilt it how she wanted. And I was like, oh my god.
Nice. God
But
bless. You know what? You like when somebody does that. They're successful and they're able to do good things with their money for their family or other people. I like
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That's cool. She deserves it, I'm sure. And he has the money. What the hell?
He can do it.
Yeah. Heck yeah. And you said it's a nice place where it is.
Yeah,
so.
it's. I mean, it's
Like
a
where
nice.
it is. Yeah.
It's right on Point. I mean, it's. So she lived in Point. She had a beautiful house in Point, and then she was just too old to maintain it, so they sold it.
Point's a really nice town.
And then so like 3-story condo. She lives on the one floor, but they're right, all the boats. So have you ever seen the 4th of July where I always put up like the
Yeah,
pictures
well,
of
you guys go and
fireworks?
watch them on the beach. Yeah.
Well, we do it at the beach, but on the 4th of July, we're watching from a dock at her house. At her
Oh
condo,
my God!
at
Really?
her facility. Yep.
Nice.
So you can see everybody like all around.
That's
Big
cool.
circle.
I am not as big of a firework guy as I used to be. But ever since
Kelsey loves 'em.
they stopped Red Bank fireworks. That's where we used to always go, and they ended up stopping because it cost too much money to the town. to
I
clean up.
see fireworks because Kelsey's obsessed with them. So we go everywhere.
That's cool.
She has it all
I see
mapped
you guys
out.
doing a lot of different things.
No,
She's
she
also
knows.
big on
She'll know the whole map of like where the fireworks are.
Well, I was surprised she didn't go to the parade this year. Right? Like, that's another thing that she loves to do.
The weather was really
Yeah,
it was
it
rough.
was.
It was.
and her mom wasn't into it. If her mom's not into it, she's like, Mom, I gotta go by myself. But
Got it. Yeah, it was really cold this year. It was raining too. I think it was cold and raining this year. So
It was raining a little, yeah. How like it is today?
Bleh.
yeah, this weather's up and down, up and down, up and down.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, Nicole went walking today, but she came back. She's like, "Yeah,
I thought she was cleaning today.
She'd after
There's
the
a lot. There's
she
a lot
does a
of
lot.
nonsense going on here.
You could do more than one thing in a day, and then she did.
I
why she had-
I can always tell when he's getting annoyed.
He does. Oh boy, I love it. He grumbles a little bit, a little bit of a
He
grumble.
just has that look like whatever.
I think that looks like he's tired.
Same
More
thing.
than- oh, okay, got
Same
it.
thing.
So I'm on the right path. Got it. Okay.
I'm so tired. I'm so
Very
tired.
different thing.
I'm so tired of that word. Tired.
Oh, why? Who's telling you? Who's saying it all the
That's
time?
another discomfort mood.
Why? Who says that all the time?
Every teenager I ask,
Yeah.
there you go. I'm tired.
I don't remember
I'm like,
ever
why are
saying
you this
that when
tired?
was
I
young.
never. I just
Yeah.
had this conversation because I'm like,
Because his
I
brother
try-
says it all the time too.
I'm trying to be charitable.
Luca does it.
No, he's asking them this in the middle of the day, and that's what they're saying.
I'm trying to be charitable. I'm trying to be charitable.
I don't remember ever being.
So I try to be charitable
Like
because I don't want to be that grumpy old man that's like, back in my
listen
day.
here, you
But like,
kids.
but
grumpy
like,
old man. Yeah, how dare you
like,
not let me wear my Crocs and stuff?
I ask. Well, that's that's not grumpy old man. That's
It
just
is.
like use logic and common
That's just
sense.
great, grumpy Dave.
No. That's I've done it a million
Back to your
times.
gripe.
That's
Your
my.
other gripe. Go ahead.
You can't change a rule
Listen,
without
man, you brought
doing
it back
it
up.
a million
Whatever.
times.
You brought it back up. You
I can
circled
change
it back
whatever
around.
I
Right?
want.
This is
You
Nick's fault.
circled it
It
back
was, a
This is
around.
bad,
Nick's
it was a
fault.
bad comedy move. You always circle back to the original
Oh,
joke.
God. All right.
This was
Anyway,
Nick's
go
fault. No, but like I try to be charitable and like not be that guy. Like, but like I literally so like the younger people around me because we work, hand in hand with some younger folks.
Of course. Yeah.
Every day, like the last 2 weeks. Hey, how's your day? I'm tired. Okay.
And it's like 6 o'clock.
I'm tired. And I'm trying to be charitable. Like, oh yeah, okay, it's a different day. But like, I think about everything, and I know it's not about like everybody has different experiences.
Of course.
But I think about everything I did in high school. Full-time job, sports, martial arts, social life,
School.
good academic standing, stayed up till like 1 or 1:30 in the morning playing StarCraft with Chung every night. Woke up at 6 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning the next
cool.
day. I was never like there was days where you're like, oh yeah, I'm a little run down, but I was always like, let's go, let's do something, let's go. Like I don't understand
This
it.
younger generation's tired early now.
I
don't know
just
what it is.
I don't. And I try to relate.
I'm just not a night person, man.
I just try to relate, and then I also
At
try not
6
to
o'clock, I'm all gung ho, ready to go, man.
And I
Like,
also
I'm
try
in the
not
middle
to
of
do
teaching
that
classes.
thing where
I'm
you're
good.
Yeah, I don't know. But here's the thing.
And I also try not to do the thing where you're like, well, wait till you're an adult life. But then it does. Like,
But some of them, we were doing this at this age stage of their lives, not adult life.
well, and I'm like,
Yes.
I'm like thinking about it, like as I'm like, you don't want to do that. You're like, oh, wait till you're an adult. But like, I'm like, man, I run through my day and I'm like, I do a lot and I still have more energy than you.
I mean,
like, how is that possible?
my days start at 5:30 with the kids.
I don't
You know what I mean?
understand.
And it's whatever.
I kind of feel like that
11:30.
it starts just turning into a flow state when you get to that point. Like it's routine. You get up.
Yeah, that's a
do your
rough
thing.
routine to be tired by
No,
7
no.
o'clock
No,
in
he's
the
talking
Oh
afternoon.
no,
about
I'm
you.
talking about you guys.
Oh.
I'm talking about us. Like we get in our routine. We're like, okay, we're up. We're doing our morning routine. Like you got your.
I get up
younger
when
son
Declan gets
now.
up. Whenever
Yeah,
Declan's
yeah.
up, that's when I get
it,
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the routine
You get up with your
changed over the
kids.
years. You
It
still,
does 100%. It does. Yeah.
and I don't know if maybe we were tired also. We just didn't say it. Like they're very comfortable saying it now. I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't remember
guess.
any of my friends being like that.
I don't
And
know.
they
I
all
don't
say
know.
we're
Yeah,
all super active. And like,
guys
No, yeah,
too.
100%.
Now the ones you're talking about, other than working with you and school, are they active outside of that?
no,
Maybe that's what maybe it's not enough keeping their mind busy.
I don't. I mean, I guess they have schoolwork and stuff, but
don't know.
but no.
Well, you guys also know that there are times where being more active can actually help you have
Well,
more energy.
100%.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, body
I
emotion, right,
sometimes
Steve?
feel
That's what it
yeah,
is.
exactly. I sometimes feel more like not like I sometimes feel like I have less energy on a day where I've sat around and done nothing than on a day where I'm go boom 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 boom.
I'll
You
tell
know
my
what I mean?
dad I feel more tired in an office job than I did when I was working the restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Because I was constantly moving.
Yeah, you
I
don't have
felt
time.
physically.
Your body's supplying you
Oof,
with that
man,
energy.
that was a
Yeah,
lot to
and
take.
I
Yeah,
just
but I'm
think
not tired.
like mindset plays a lot.
Yeah,
with it.
exactly.
Like, I wouldn't even.
Your mind is like, I'm not doing anything to require energy, so I'm not gonna have
I
it.
also don't like. I get tired of muttering the words. I'm tired. Like I'm not.
Well, you know, I always.
I'm not like let's go. Like yeah, I might be tired, but like let's go. The only
You know
times I
what's
can
weird?
remember
they
being
move that way though. Like they convince themselves that they're more
Yeah,
tired than they are.
don't.
And
Yeah,
they start moving
it's,
that way.
It's
And I
almost like
see it
they
in my
latch
own
onto
kids'
that.
Friends.
yeah.
They latch
And then
onto
even
it.
my own kids, like, don't say it. Don't say. Just get up and walk around. Just do something. Throw some water in your face. I don't know.
Yeah,
Do
like,
something.
and I mean, there's days. I mean, I remember coming to school. There's days like when Declan's going through sleep regression. I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, and you're feeling.
I'm
That's
like,
different. That's
that's
different.
tired.
being
like
sleep
I've got a
deprived is
half an
very
hour of
different.
sleep.
Sleep. I've been there. yeah.
Like
Being sleep deprived is very different.
like
But that's
It's
what
a
I'm
different
saying,
kind of
Steve.
fatigue.
Though I think that's what we're saying. It's like you're getting 8 hours of sleep or more.
Yeah, say these kids are not sleep deprived.
You know, it's like
No way.
Then something's got to get the juices flowing in your body.
But it's like,
Something.
and it's not just one individual. It's like
It's every team.
across every. I feel like middle school starts.
Well, that's my guy.
I feel like middle school starts, and like I know they're going through like they're changing,
Yeah, of
and
course.
there's hormones. I get it. I just don't actively remember being that like Eeyore.
That's a great
I
example.
don't remember being
Yeah,
that like.
you're you know, here
what are
comes
we
the.
doing today?
What we call Isabella, we joke with Isabella, right? That we call her, especially in the morning, because the morning's tough for a sloth. Right? That's her. We say that's her
Yeah,
spirit
yeah.
animal.
She's not a morning person.
'Cause she's tired, so like a sloth would be. They're very
Takes them a while to wake up,
moving.
huh?
Oh yeah, but then like once she's through the day, she's good. But
let
she
me ask
does
you,
say the tired
Did
thing.
she hit the snooze button?
Oh yeah.
So I just read an article about that.
What?
That was super fascinating
Okay.
about hitting the snooze button.
Okay.
So
I mean, I could always move the thing away from her, but she
you
doesn't.
work in sleep cycles, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So what happens is so like when you wake up, the alarm goes off, right?
Mhm.
You wake up. If you hit the snooze button and go back to sleep, you are starting a new sleep cycle.
And then
Yep.
and then cutting it off real
That's
fast.
why you wake up more tired, like you were just coming out of really like you know like when you finally have to wake up and you feel like you're coming out of a super deep sleep.
So it's actually
It's
better
because
to
you've
just get up.
started a new cycle.
And you
That
can
makes sense.
finish it.
It's way better to
just
just
get up.
wake up. Don't hit the snooze button. You can probably Google hitting the snooze button, and the article will come up.
No, what you're saying makes sense. I mean,
Because
honestly,
you're literally starting a whole new cycle.
Unless you have time to finish that sleep cycle.
Which is another, I think they said 2 hours.
4 hours?
It's like like
4 hours sleep cycle.
I want to hope it's 2 hours.
no, I want to say it's 2
Yeah,
hours.
look
Look at this. You probably come up with the article right off the bat.
Okay, we're saying what sleep
Like
cycles?
just type in like why you shouldn't hit the snooze button.
Okay, so go ahead. So you're saying.
Type in why you shouldn't
I
hit
got
the
it.
snooze button.
I am doing.
But yeah, a lot of people do that too, and they'll hit the snooze button, and then like you haven't completed a sleep cycle, so you feel exhausted.
Yeah, of course you're gonna feel tired because your body thinks it hasn't finished sleeping. Like, come on.
Can disrupt your sleep cycle, prolong sleep inertia and grogginess, and potentially make it harder to wake up faster.
Yeah, there's just a recent article I was
I'm
reading
trying to
about
see
it.
if there's.
Oh, that's just their AI overview. I hate that. The negative impact hit the snooze button. Thank you.
Everybody comment down below what your if you hit the snooze button.
That's like the most annoying thing Google does now. It gives you like the AI like.
Oh yeah, the little AI
no. I
answer.
want to see an art. I want to see the article. I don't want your AI summary.
There are times where
I
it's
like them
useful, but
sometimes.
in this case, if it's like a scientific study, you kind of need to have an article.
Is it in there?
No, it's not saying the time frame of the cycle though. What is what I'm looking for? Okay, so it's saying all the different categories of sleep. It's not saying the time frames on them.
Yeah, I had to find the exact article I read.
You should be able to just Google how long a sleep cycle is.
Well, you usually experience your first REM stage about 90 minutes after your first nod off, and cycle through. So about 90 minutes so you're close to 2 hours. So if you want to go through at least one cycle, you would need 90 minutes basically.
Yeah.
At least to
So
reach
it's pulling
REM.
you out of
To reach
pulling you
REM
out of your
out of
sleep, but then you're restarting it, and then it's just bad for you.
So that's an interesting one. So you almost have to.
I mean, I'm guilty of it too, but
Yeah, we all are. I'm sure. You have to. You almost have to.
It almost would be better to.
But here's the crazy thing too. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Steve.
No, it's okay. As I was just gonna say, it almost would be better to, instead of hitting the snooze button and trying to go back to sleep, like if you don't feel like getting up out of bed right away, you hit the alarm, but then you kind of just like sit up and stay in bed for. I've done that before, where I don't go back to sleep, but I kind of just I'm up in bed, like I'll go on my phone. I'm active. I just didn't get up out of bed yet, but I'm not falling back asleep. I just haven't gotten up and get started yet.
That makes sense. I mean, they got into a
better.
habit because I put an alarm on 5 minutes after theirs, and they both got in the habit of
waiting for yours.
they still hear those, but they just shut it. Now, here's the thing: Luca, even with that 5 minutes, he gets right up. But Isabella, she goes back down in that 5 minutes. So maybe and we've been telling her, get up on your alarm. Don't wait for Daddy to call you.
You should get one of those like hard to shut off alarms.
Well, Nicole
see
wants to
all
get the
those
one
trick
that's a bed that just throws you up into the.
Trick ones where,
It's like a spring on the bottom.
You have to like hit it with a dart
Exactly.
gun or like.
Oh really? No,
You ever seen those? Oh yeah,
No.
there's all these different ones like alarm clocks where like if you put the alarm clock over there, like you have to hit the target with a dart gun, or you have to like.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
You can't just hit a
Activate your
snooze button.
mind. Yeah,
That's actually really cool.
you have to really like wake up and use your mind.
I had the Awakenator.
Okay.
The Awakenator. What was it? A Terminator?
No. It was Perry the Platypus. It was a
Get
Perry.
out of bed.
It was Perry the Platypus. It was a Perry the Platypus alarm clock.
A plumber.
And it was him tied to a big bomb. So it was the Awakenator. So if you know Phineas and Ferb,
Yeah.
everything's in the Nader.
I have no idea what
Okay.
you're talking about.
So it was
What show is
it
this?
was the Awakenator, and you would have to defuse the bomb to shut the alarm off. So you'd have to like,
That's
pull
actually-
wire.
Would you have to get up to do it?
Genius.
Did it change
I would have
up
to get
every morning?
I would have to get out of bed because the clock was across, and I'd have to pull the cord
to
to get it to
defuse
stop.
it?
Yeah.
I think just a good start is just to get it away from her, but I just wonder like how far away before she could just ignore it, even if I make it loud.
You guys make it loud and annoying.
Yeah, no,
Choose the most annoying
No,
sound.
but what's crazy is she.
Have it be your voice.
And just be the most noise sound just be the alarm clock. The alarm clock she went off. Nicole just cleaned. Nicole just cleaned. Leave your shoes. Leave your shoes.
That'll be for Dave. I'm gonna pre-record that.
Yes.
We'll make that happen.
Yeah, because the alarm, I'd smash the alarm clock the first time.
He has a sledgehammer.
I'll have a backup.
Ah!
I'll have a backup one. I have them on monthly order. A subscription, a new one comes in.
Yeah.
That's
The
all.
Awakening Internet broke when we moved.
No shoes.
My Awakening
No
broke when
shoes.
we moved.
Oh, did it? Oh, you had it from when you were moving to this house?
Yeah, I had it in the condo. I
I
can't
didn't
remember
know
if it broke when we moved here. It broke
I don't
before
remember you
Kelsey
mentioning
moved
a
in.
condo.
No, I had it in the condo, yeah.
No, but
It was in my bedroom. You weren't often in my bedroom in the condo.
never, not once.
So,
I was.
the awakening.
That's weird.
I know.
Oh, you babysat the.
I did. I
puppy.
dog sat.
Yeah.
And I did a kitty sit when I went to Missouri.
I do kitty sit. Yes.
Very good. That's cool.
The kitty sitting is
The awakening.
far easier during the day. At nighttime, it is a little bit worse.
Why is that?
She just likes attention.
She
They
she
sit on
decides
your
to be
head?
the most. No, she decides to be the most active at night.
Oh, she
As most
sleeps during
cats
the
are.
day. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just how cats are,
They're
and I understand
They hunt
that.
at
But
night.
it's just to a person who's not used to it, trying to go to sleep with a cat
Yeah.
running around the house.
Oh yeah, you hear like, well, now she sleeps like she'll sleep in the bed with us.
It all depends on the
Listen,
cat too, though. 'Cause
yeah.
I had sibling cats, right? Two boys. One at night would coma with you, but it would roll up on the side of your face.
Yeah, of
But it would
course.
coma with you. The other one, Reese's.
I think it's,
Racing around the house.
well, I think it's because it's like Kelsey and I are home. Because like now she'll
That's
do it for
more
like
what it
she'll
is,
do it for
yeah.
like a little bit, and then she'll sit right on her feet.
She is
So-
definitely
not
engaging when
her.
we get there to cats at your house.
Not
She's
her when
all-
I'm there.
all about us.
When I'm there, she's like, I don't know you. I don't know you. Where's my people?
So she's
Where are my
just
people?
hunting all over the house and makes sure
No,
she's
she
coming back.
knows. She knows me at this point, but it's just she won't settle. She won't settle. She'll settle down like when I wake up, she'll be there in the bed. When I finally get to sleep, but she won't settle.
Animals are so crazy. Every single one is very, very drastically different. You know, the dogs are pretty good. When we first got Ivy, when she was a puppy, the goal was we'll keep her in the room, we'll keep her in her crate, and she'll hang out in our room. I put her in her crate. I locked the crate. This dog made noises that should never come out of a living thing. It was the wildest, and I'm like, oh my God, what did we just bring home? And I didn't understand what was going on. We brought her downstairs the next day, or that night. Because we couldn't keep her there. It was like 2 hours. I'm like, she'll stop. She never stopped. So I bring her downstairs, and I make a box around it, and I open the crate, and she's fine, and she stays in the crate, but it needed to be open. So now, if you go upstairs, you'll see there's a cage around the gate.
Yeah, no, I've
And
seen it. Yeah.
She goes in and out of it on her own during the day too. She'll go in, she'll go to sleep, she'll come out. Both dogs take turns sleeping in it, but I don't close the crate on her. Like she doesn't like the crate door closed.
I never
It's
really did.
weird.
I never really did crates.
No, you never did crazy. Sorry.
But I'm just wondering what got her like that. Like
Never
she had a
did
bad
crates.
experience with her siblings when she was little in there. I don't know.
It's possible.
Never did. We did crate until we had our surgeries, but like
Right, because you didn't want her trying to walk.
And then
around.
this year when we first got her, we great grand. But after that, she slept in the bed with us. And none of my dogs going up wherever quick. They always have free reign of the house. Like it was never an issue.
Well, I would be okay with it, except Ivy's the first dog we have that kind of scratches and stuff.
Yeah,
Like she's
yeah.
constantly teething or whatever it is. But you know what's interesting? During the day, I'll go to work. She doesn't touch anything. She'll actually come upstairs and lay down. But if we're in the room, I don't know if she wants attention or what it is. She'll scratch everything. But if you go upstairs, if I go upstairs, nothing. She comes upstairs, lays in the bed, and doesn't move. But as soon as I come downstairs and she's down with me, all over the place. And I'm just like, what is going on? I think she wants to play in this winter. Even though it hasn't been cold, it's been a Jersey winter. It's long. So
Yeah, it has been,
the
yeah.
kids have not been outside like playing with her at all. So
you could go
she's
outside.
out.
It hasn't been that bad.
No, she goes out.
Now it is.
Yeah, it's been
We had
on
a
and
lull.
off.
Yeah.
We'd have a couple good days and then it's
Now
raining
yeah,
again.
now it's
And,
back to being bad. Yeah.
you know, and Nicole will take her for a 3+ mile walk, and she still comes back like never went anywhere. She's bouncing
I'll
off
be-
the walls.
It's just her. Yeah. So,
the energy.
yeah.
Yeah, she's over a year now. I'm like, come on, feel it. I get tired.
Start to
That's
feel
because
it.
you're used to an old dog.
I know. That's true. Rose is going to be 18 now, so
You're
it's been a
used to
while now. She's been over 10 years
an
old.
elderly dog.
She would run around too, but not anywhere near a puppy. Like she would do her little run and then she'd chill.
Yeah, and then their back would hurt for a week.
Now you don't get any run out of her at all. Now it's we're excited if she can walk and not hit the wall. You know, she's definitely looking for her final resting place because she looks for like dark areas and then just we have to find her at night. She'll like lay in it. We literally have this tiny little space between the couch and the wall, and she jams herself into that space and lays down.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, come on. I know.
Yep.
Yeah. And then outside she'll wander. 4 times she tried to fall into the pool. I'm like, the pool's covered, sweetie. It's not gonna work. Come on.
It's like, maybe today.
Today will be the day you will take me, Lord.
What's the world record on oldest dog?
It's
18's
definitely
old for a dog.
Yeah, no, it is, but smaller dogs tend
Smaller
to.
dogs do live
she's
longer,
tiny.
but 18
She is
still.
a teeny weeny one.
Yeah,
18
Well,
still.
Max was 18, and then when we had to put him down, he had started having seizures and stuff, so we had to put him down. But yeah, she's right there, and that's after the incident that you guys saved me on when she fell down the stairs. We thought it was done then. That was 2 years ago.
Wore my Crocs that time.
Yeah, in the house. In the house. Luckily, she hadn't cleaned, so it's good. But then that's it. We took
All
him
right,
out on the way
I'm
out.
done with this.
Finally, good. Steve was done with it when we started.
No, I mean the podcast.
Jeez
No,
Louise.
Steve loves
Let's kick
the
this
podcast.
Croc into comfort mode.
Steve's favorite thing.
If
to
you
do.
have not already,
The final basement episode. I'm
make
never
sure
coming
you
back.
follow us on
Empty promises. I guess.
Instagram
Yeah,
and on
I'm a man of my word.
Take
man.
it.
Good. Sounds good.
at Kickin' and Crocs.
The invite will be open, but it's on
KIN.
you. Just take it.
I
Dot
gotta
in.
have like I want a big welcome.
Crocs.
I want like a carpet drawn all the way from the door down to the basement, and then I'll come. I want a red carpet that I can walk my Crocs on.
So Steve, at least we know it'll keep him from coming. Not having that.
I would like a carpet, or like I want Nicole to keep throwing like
Oh
placemats
wow,
for me to
yeah.
walk on.
Hold your breath on that one.
As
He's
she's
dead in an
as he's
hour.
stepping, she's like,
That's what I want. I want frisbee
Yes,
placemats.
that seems crazy realistic. Let's do that. Yeah, Nicole, sure.
Or
Good luck
I
with
will graciously accept the piggyback. I'll wear my Crocs. I just
right.
jump on the back.
Sounds
Not
good.
yours, Nicole.
No, not mine. Will go down.
You can't pick a flower up.
Nope, not piggyback. Piggyback. I'm not doing that to you.
Over.
ING.
No, I went through that whole. I spelled the whole thing out.
MICKEY. Nope, don't want to get copyright.
M-O.
And you stay kicking into that.
You didn't say your part. I
One
went
star.
to-
One star.
No,
One star.
no, five.
And
Five.
I've been Dave.
Five stars.
Still
Five
Nick.
stars. 5 stars. 5 stars, please. If you're listening on audio only, please give us 5 stars. Don't
Yes.
listen to Nick. Don't do 1 star. Please don't do 1 star.
Don't listen to me.
Please.
Go.
Please don't do 1 star.
Do as many. Listen, put 5 1 stars together.
No, don't do that. That's worse. That's way
even
worse. That's 100% worse.
Under the same rating, which equals 5 stars. There you go. How
Thank
about
you.
that?
Thank
Not
you.
5 separate rating reviews.
Yeah, just 5 stars.
1 star at a time
Just click that.
until you get to 5.
Boop, boop.
But know in your soul that it's 1 star 5 times. Not a 5-star
All
rating.
right. Until next time, I've been Steve.
We already did this, didn't we?
I didn't.
You and I kind of randomly did it.
Yeah.
No, we didn't do it at all. We did not go
I
in at all.
absolutely said I was Dave.
I'm still Nick. I said that
we
too.
did not go in order at all.
Oh, there's an order.
There is an order.
You gotta
There
go
is.
first.
There is an
There
order.
is.
Is that right? He's always
There's
gonna
an
be
order.
first.
It has been that
Gotta
way
give
for
him something.
every
All right,
episode.
What the heck, man?
I guess
It's
we're
been
going
that
from
way for
youngest
every
to
single
most mature.
episode.
Well, lead us off, fearless leader.
I did it already. I said it already.
We'll start it so it's smooth. Go.
Okay. If you haven't already, make sure you follow us on Instagram and on
No, not
TikTok
that
at
part.
Kickin' and
Just-
Crocs.
You went way far back.
KICKIN.
No, I'm just looking for the I've been Steve.
I thought we were starting over
Crocs.
again. Welcome to Kickin' and Crocs.
Hello and welcome to Kickin' Across the Podcast.
Oh my
You
goodness.
stay kicking into that.
Running up that tutti.
If you ain't,
Tutti fresca.
if you ain't crocking, you ain't rocking.
Tutti.
Oh my god, the most disorganized ending. I love it. I love it. Hearts? We're doing hearts? I'll do a heart.
I can't do it because I don't love them from the bottom of my Crocs, so my Crocs are upstairs.
So that's a very big love. That's a
Get
big,
out of here. It's not my Croc.
you just been croc slapped.
If the next episode doesn't have Dave, you'll know why.
Because he's still getting Crocs.
Interesting people while styling while we run. It's Kickin' in Crocs. We're Kickin' in Crocs.